Streaming. All right, welcome to Data Science Club. This is the 10th one that we've done. We're going to be looking at the Pandas library again. So let's call this part 2. So last time we looked at pandas, indexing, searching, that kind of stuff. You can go back and look at last week's video if you want to kind of catch up with what we've done so far on pandas. And this week we're going to look at pandas some more. Pandas is just one of the most important data manipulation and data cleaning libraries in Python. And so it's certainly worth our time to dive into it and just get familiar with things, even if we're going to have to look it back up when we come back to using it. Just knowing all the stuff that it does will help out. Just a quick note before we get started. Next Friday is the day after July 4th, which is a holiday in the US. And so Ravi and I won't be around to do one of these, but we'll be back online the following week, which I think is July 12th.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. The tutorial that we're going to do is another one on the Kaggle website. So it's www.kaggle.com/learn/pandas. And we're going to scroll through. Last time we did creating, reading, and writing, indexing, selecting, and assigning. And today we're going to look at summary functions and maps. And if we get through that super duper fast, we might jump into grouping and sorting. Otherwise, we'll come back and do grouping and sorting either when we are back next time or just at a later date. We may take a break from pandas or not. I don't know yet. All right. So again, Kaggle is a free website that you can get an account and log in, and you should be able to do these same notebooks that we're doing and take part of the other tutorials that they have for Python, visualization, all that good stuff. So let's see if we can make this even bigger.
That's better.
Yeah, that's nice. All right. So the first thing we got to do is, again, we've got to import our library. So first thing is import pandas as PD. So this is just an alias for pandas. This display max rows at 5 just sets it that if I ask Python to print out one of my data frames or a series, it's going to default to only printing out 5 rows. And then we're going to go ahead and read in a CSV file. So a CSV is a comma separated value file. You can read these in Excel, but this is the more portable spreadsheet format than the Excel format.
Yeah, and this method basically creates a data frame in Pandas. So
yeah.
The new data frame that is created by reading in the CSV is the reviews variable that you see.
Yep, that's exactly right. And then this index column, I think we found out last time, if you don't tell it where the index column is, sometimes you get weird behavior.
Yeah.
For what your import looks like.
Yeah, because Pandas creates a default index link and.
So let's see what happens if I take it out. It's thinking. Yeah, so it created, or it's using this column at the front of the CSV file as an additional column since that's actually the index for the rows, I just want that to be the index column. So that looks nicer.
Yeah, it only has one index. It didn't need to create one of its own.
Yeah. All right. And this data set looks like wine reviews. wine information. So let's see. So we've got. Well, it looks like this was pulled from Twitter.
Yeah, so it's actually from a wine magazine, or at least the name of the file suggests that. So the place where we are doing
Oh, okay.
wine mag.
Wine magazine, and then this is just information that we have. It's from.
Yeah.
That we have their Twitter handle.
And it says 130K, so I'm guessing that's the number of wines that they have reviewed.
Yeah. Let's see. So we can also look at. Let's see. So, I'm going too far. All right. So if we do reviews, if I just do length of reviews, that should tell us how many reviews there are. Oh, I gotta print it out. Don't I? Okay.
Yeah, 129,971.
Yeah.
So they were very
100
close to 130K.
Yeah, there's
But not
130K.
exactly.
Yeah. I wonder if they have 100 reviews per wine, and they have 300 or 130 wines, maybe.
Yeah, so it's basically, I think, there might be 100 wines, but I think there are reviewers. So one reviewer might be reviewing a lot of wines, and
Yeah.
and one wine would be reviewed by a lot of reviewers.
Yeah. All right. So here we're supposed to get the median of the points column in the reviews data frame. So you can type in reviews, and again you can type in dot points. Yep. Or you can also do square bracket quotes points like that, and then we need to get the median there. I wonder if there's a maybe I have to do it this way.
Points dot median. No.
Let's see if that works. Incorrect. Okay. Expected median points to be a number, but had a value series median of.
We might need to comment on the first one anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't look right. All right.
Maybe just reviews dot median and then points in.
Oh.
The median and then points.
Let's see. Let's see. What do you think? Putting in there, like in quotes, points?
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't work. All right. Let's see. All right, no, so that returns a whole data frame. We can probably use a. I wonder if there's a function here. New. No, so median's not defined. All right, so now we'll do a quick search here. So pandas data frame median of a column. All right, pandas data frame dot median. Okay, so we found that function, but how are we trying to use it? Axis for the function to be on. All right, so we have to tell it which column that we're putting it in. Let's see if we can find an example. Here we go.
Oh, so You can't actually give it like this.
Oh, okay. So it's like that. Alright.
So it's,
But I think maybe, is it because we specified it as dots? I don't know. Let's try. Okay, so that worked. Yeah. Okay, so this is also going to be helpful later. So there's a unique function and a mean function. All right, so that's what we're going to use here, I think. So we're going to find out which countries are represented. So we can do reviews, country, and then just dot unique.
yeah.
And that gives us all the unique values. So it's kind of frustrating that it doesn't print it out. So let's print that out. So yeah, so there's a few countries.
Yeah, that's a decent number of countries.
All right, and so now we want to find the number of reviews per country. Now I learned about this just like yesterday, I think. But if we take the data frame, reviews, countries, oh no, country. Alright, I think there's a function called nUnique. Oh, apparently that's wrong. What happened? But what's actually in? What's in nUnique? 43. Oh, okay. So that's just the number of unique countries. So that's not helpful. Let's see.
So
What do you
maybe
think,
just
Ravi?
dot unique dot count.
Dot count, like that.
Yeah. Okay, not like that.
Let's see. All right, let's go back to our trusty Google. So here we go. Count of values in a column. Pandas. Count the frequency. Here we're gonna get the count of. We want to get the frequency of something. So let's see. So data frame group by dot count.
Alright, so we have to use group by countries.
Or value counts. Let's try that. That looks like simpler than group by. Dot value counts. Oh. So that worked. And so what was the other one? It was group by.
Yeah.
So that would say that I want
dot group by.
okay. 43 rows and 12 columns. So
Yeah, it just wanted.
it actually grouped everything,
Yeah.
and yeah.
I think it just get the count for each countries.
Yeah.
Surprising. I saw that Uruguay had different numbers. I would have expected the same number of reviews, so there might be some missing values
Yeah.
in this data set.
But yeah, I like this dot value counts. I think that's pretty straightforward. All right. And sorry for the interruption earlier. We have we're in a conference room in the library, so there's folks that drop by from time to time. It happens. All right, so let's see. Create a variable centered price containing a version of the price column with the mean price subtracted. So I think that's just reviews price minus reviews
That mean price
oh,
mean.
yeah, price dot mean.
Yeah.
Okay, there we
That
go.
was simple.
Yeah, that one's pretty straightforward. I like that. Let's see. All right. So now, this is probably the type of wine that I buy.
The best bargain.
The best bargain. Yeah. So to be honest, a lot of times I end up with the $4 Trader Joe's bottle.
Yeah. Alright, so we have to create a variable bargain wine with the title of the wine with the highest points to price ratio in the dataset.
Yeah.
So we have the bargain wine variable.
So we have the bargain wine variable here.
So it's such
So let's see. To find that out, we need reviews price
Yeah, divided by reviews.
divided by reviews.
Actually, reviews points divided by reviews price.
Points to price. So we want the most points per dollar. So that would be points first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you were saying. All right, and then that's going to return us another data series, which we should be able to say like maybe max.
Yeah.
Let's give that a try. We actually, so that's not, so then we have to do reviews, can we index it that way? I'm trying to think, because this just gives us the this gives us the points to price ratio column.
Yeah.
So does this max give us the index?
Maybe we create a bit.
Yeah, you want to create a variable here.
Yeah, we can actually just create a new variable and
All right.
P2P, point to price.
Yeah. Point to price equals, and then if we print the, oh, it's not gonna let us do anything.
Comment this out.
Okay, so 21.5, this number, but I want to say there should be something where it tells us what the pandas.
Oh, it actually doesn't want the maximum value. It wants the
It
title of
wants
the
the
wine.
title of the wine with the maximum value. Index. Here we go. Index max function to find the index of the maximum along the column axis. So if we do index max, So then we can actually do reviews, title.
Yeah. So we get Bandit Merlot from California.
It's a Merlot. All right. So that's pretty nice. So let's talk about what we did here for a second. So here we're making a new column that's the points to price ratio. So that's points divided by price. So this is a column, right? And then Max was returning us the maximum value of that column.
Yeah, so that would be the maximum point to price ratio,
which was 21.5. But index max or IDX max gives us which row actually had that value. And so that was, and then what we're doing here is we're taking, so we have that inside square brackets here. So we're indexing the title column by the maximum points to price ratio. And putting that all in here.
Yeah, so basically we're just trying to find the row where we got the maximum point to price ratio and just found what was the title in that particular index over here. That's Merlot.
Yeah, that's Merlot. All right, so now create a series descriptor counts counting how many times each of the two words fruity or tropical appears in the description column in the data set. Okay. So let's see. So first I think we can find, let's see, is it like 4 tropical in reviews description. Let's just print this out and see. Let's see if that works. Can't assign to a literal. Okay. I don't know what you think, Ravi.
Yeah, let's take a look at the data set, how the data set has been defined.
Okay. So you want to look at reviews description?
Yeah.
Okay, so reviews description, and you just want to look at the type, or you want to look at the column?
Just the column should be fine. It's a big description.
Yeah.
We just need to find the tropical and fruity word.
Yeah. So okay. So let's see. All right. So pandas. Find a substring in a column. Select by partial string. Here we go. Oh, contains. Interesting. Okay.
Well, it does say soon you'll be able to do that. But when was it answered? Oh, it is 2012, so I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 2012. We should be good. Yeah. All right, so yeah, that is the danger of Googling for your answers. Sometimes you get into things. This is actually based on a GitHub issue, so actually some bug tracking folks were doing. So now let's see. So string dot head, and then this was
Yeah, dot string dot contains.
dot string dot contains. Dot contains tropical. Okay. And so then I think if we just do a sum of that, that should tell us how many times it shows up. Now we're supposed to be creating a series of descriptor counts that shows how many times each of these two words appear. So would that just be a series of 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so strange.
Okay, so if we put here, let's see, what do we do? PD dot series. We'll pop this in there. And in another one, we'll do fruity.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I gotta review how we created a series. Do you remember?
No, I thought it was just pd.series and defining. Let's take a look.
Let's see. We can look at the one we did last time. Creating, reading, and writing. I was still thinking. Alright, here we go. So, exercises, data frame series. Oh, okay, we have to put a parentheses and then
that
square bracket.
That index as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if it needs index or not over here, but
So we do parentheses and then we can make our index just to be thorough. There would be tropical and fruity. Okay.
oh, we have to remove the check.
Oh, it's not going to check it if we don't check it. All right. Okay. So then we can just do grant descriptor counts.
Yeah, so tropical has been used 3,600 and fruity 9,090.
Yeah. Apparently fruity is a more popular description. All right, so we like to host these wine reviews on our website, but a rating system from 80 to 100 is too hard to understand. A score of 95 or higher as 3 stars, 85 but less than 95 2, and anything other is 1 star. And any wines from Canada should automatically get 3 stars. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Corruption. We're building corruption into
I
our
know,
data science.
that's blatant corruption.
Do not use your data science this way. Let's just put it that way. All right. So we can do. This is using that selecting stuff that we were doing last time. But we're making star ratings. All right. So we're doing reviews. points. So let's just start out. We'll initialize the column that way, so we know we're creating a series. It's probably not the best way to initialize it, but we'll know if we missed anything. So then we're gonna create star ratings where where star ratings is greater or equal to 95. I want that to be equal to 3. Okay. And there's probably a way to do this all in one line. Let's see, so then that's greater or equal to 85. And less than 95 equal to 2, and anything less than 85 equal to 1, and then we'll come back, and anything where reviews dot country equals Canada. Oh, I gotta use ampersand instead. Let's try that. Okay, I did something wrong here.
2 words.
Oh, and I probably have to put parentheses around these things. No, just mind. Incorrect value for star ratings. Oh, all right. Let's see. Let's look at our hint. That accepts a row and return. All right, and then use data frame dot apply to apply the custom function. Oh, that's smart. Okay. Oh, I guess I don't want to do that just yet, because that can be the start of my function. So something like def star rating finder, where we're taking in a point value. Okay.
Yeah.
And then if 95 or oh, and I need the country too, don't I?
Yeah.
Canada. Return 3. And then just point value is greater than or equal to 85 and is less than 95. Return 2. If val is less than 85, return 1. Okay. And then now we do this. And we go star ratings equals reviews dot apply and star rating finder alright, so star rating finder, and then how does that work? Do you put in which columns you want it to put in there?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we have to put in the columns.
We got to put them somewhere. So we can try it here. So reviews dot points, reviews country. Oh. Oh, it's not like it doesn't like that I'm doing that. Sorry. The truth value is of a series is ambiguous. Oh, all right. So let's look up how you use apply. Data frame apply. Oh,
it's not.
Data frame apply function to column. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, so we just do columns. Okay, so apply our function and then the index.
Yeah. I don't know what lambda is though. I'm guessing it's a function that they've written.
Let's see. Let's look at some other examples. Lambda is like creating a function on the fly. So this does it on each column, but we don't want to do it on each column. That does it on each row. Let's see. Double data again. That's everything.
Multiply data is actually
multiply data x times y.
Object apply multiply data comma arguments.
It's 4. Oh, okay, so it's applying that to that. This is, again, this is all columns. Alright, let's go back. Apply a function for a single column. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I don't know. So let's see. Oh, okay. So we want to make this not have inputs.
But it needs inputs.
Let's see. Might have to cheat. Let's see this. Apply a function to every row in a data frame. Apply money to float. Okay.
Oh, we can actually do that.
Yeah, so we could do that one pretty easily. So that way the money string. Okay, so that way it's taking in just that one. Right. Okay, so let's take out the Canada part for right now. And we'll just do that. And then star rating reviews dot apply. So this is points. Right.
And just start it.
And then just start rating. Alright, so now we know that we're not right because we haven't fixed the Canada piece. So then we just have to do star ratings reviews country equals Canada. Should equal 3. No, that's still not working for us. Oh. No?
So after we have done just applied the point value, let's see what star ratings
Looks like, yeah. Okay.
And so it looks like it is giving some value. 111.
Yeah. Looks like it's giving 1 for every value because it's saying the max is 1.
That's not right.
No, that's not right.
So technically it's not actually checking anything. It's
No, it's not checking anything because reviews points Yeah. And if we just look at the header here, let's do the header for the first 50. Why is it looking? Oh, we screwed up our reviews
After changing
data frame.
So we are actually getting 3.
So we're changing. The problem is we already changed our review points when I wrote the function earlier. So I've got to re-import because we didn't copy it before doing that. All right. Now if we go back down, if we change this to star ratings, there we go. So that's working now. So now if we do head here, we've got 2s. We do describe. Okay, so that's
Maybe
better.
that's changed.
And then now if we do star ratings, fair reviews, country equals Canada equals 3. That's correct. Okay. All right. I've never used this apply function before.
Yeah.
It's nice, but seems a little particular.
What happens if we, rather than doing this Canada, we uncomment the or line at the top?
Oh, we could try that. Like that.
Yeah, we might have to.
And then take.
We might have to re-import our files again.
Well, let's see. So if we're doing that, name country isn't defined, so we can put back in country. And then missing one. Okay, so maybe, can you specify 2 columns like this?
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see.
Key editor.
Yeah, let's see. Turn 2 columns, pandas. Oh, okay. This is what we gotta do. We gotta put it inside of another square brackets.
Oh.
I messed it up. There you go. Oh. Yeah, it's still not working.
Alright.
Well, we know that if we just do this with points, it works. I think there's probably a way to do it with both of them in there, but it's not clear how to do that. So we'll put this back the way we had it. If you figure out a way to do it, let us know. All right, and that was the last one. So let's see what their solution was. I'm really curious on that one. Oh, so there is a solution for doing that. So if you do reviews.apply, then it will take the entire row, but then you just treat that row as an object
Yeah.
inside there instead of trying to specify each one as a variable.
That's interesting. That's a good solution.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Thanks y'all for hanging out. I think again we spent way too much time on this, but it's good to spend time on pandas because, like we said at the beginning, it's kind of fundamental to everything else that you're going to do in using data science and in using Python to manipulate your data.
Yeah.
So
I mean, even if you are new learning Python, all these methods of creating your functions and all of these things are very important.
yeah. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks.